Welcome back to the Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. Back for episode number 14 on the series. We missed our first day for the consecutive uploads yesterday after a few problems with my controller and still a few problems with it, but I think I've got a little solution for it. Still might mess up where it'll just go flying up like so. The menus on the right there, you'll see it might just go flying up that or something like the thing, make a little bit of noise. But besides that, no other problems with the controller. But what we do have a problem with is the Vancouver Canucks right now. 22-18-3, 0-8-2 in our last 10, and we left off in the last episode with a 10-game losing streak, and I accidentally went on and hit the advanced A button because my controller was broken, and lost 11th straight game, and this time to the Edmonton Oilers. So I've gone ahead and changed a few little bits in the lines where I've put Amirov up to the top, Denisenko down a line, switched around a little thing here and there. The defense I don't really have a solution to right now, which is a main problem. Special teams I didn't change, but I can. So we have Besser, Pekolzin. So I think we're going to try something with Pekolzin on the second line of it. Maybe we get the guys of our snipers on different lines and see if that helps. But yeah, we're in a very odd position, as we figured in the last episode. We got to really end this losing streak. This is arguably the worst losing streak I think I've ever seen for a team that started the season on fire. Like, look at this. Look how good we are. We've lost 11 straight, and we're still second in our division. Imagine if we would have equaled that out, maybe like a 5-4-2 or something. Like, we'd be close to the Ducks still. Maybe even we'd be ahead of the Ducks. But we obviously never, and now we're in a fight because we've got more games played than the teams below us. So there's not a lot that we could really buy into here and switch around, but the only thing I'm thinking of is introducing a power forward into that top 6 setup. But if we were to do that, we would have to give something up in return. Down in the minors currently, this is our current matchup of our lines. Going well for Mellenby, 15 on the season. Still got a little bit of growth to go though. So, back here, and here we go. We actually are gonna take a look at the trades that we could possibly make right now. Just because we're in that position where we gotta be more proactive than just let ourselves sink. So if we were to look after a winger winger would make more sense. We got Horvat and Pedersen down the middle. So if we were going for a winger, it would probably be a left because we got Denisenko and then Hoglander's that third line guy right now. Amirov's not really ready yet. So if we were to find... Let's just quickly go through the teams. I'm going to sort by overall, and we're just going to... And there it is. This is what I was talking about. The controller's got some problem with it. So I'm just going to go down and... Assume you guys probably heard the little like clicking. But yeah, we're gonna go through these lines and see what we can or not lines, these trade options. Warren Fogle is definitely a possibility. Chicago Blackhawks. Colorado. Nope, nothing here in Colorado. Columbus. And Dallas. Nothing in Dallas that we can really make a move for. Detroit. Nothing in Detroit currently. Edmonton. Nothing. I'm just going to fly through these a bit quicker. Minnesota got a lot of players that definitely fit in. What about Boldy? Okay, we got Kevin. Oh, and the controller's done it again. Oh my god, this is a mess. Okay, we have Boldy. He is a two-way guy. We got Greenway, who is that power forward. He doesn't really fit, but I think the chance of taking Greenway helps us out a bit more, where he's 2 years on the contract, but what would we don't really have a lot to move for him. It would probably be Koltsov. What is Koltsov? Sniper. We've got a lot of snipers anyway. So if we were to do it, Koltsov would be main prospect. He's definitely one of those ones that aren't guaranteed to make it to league, because he's only 62 overall. And what about our defense? Because our defense is in a very odd position right now, aren't they? So D'Angelo would make the most sense to me for this fact that he's got 2 years on his contract and he's not performed great for us. So if we were to move D'Angelo in this deal for a defenseman in return, it would make sense for us to go after someone that's probably not a defensive defenseman, which I think Goddesfair. Ooh, Goddesfair is that offensive minded. He's got a lot bigger, way bigger contract than D'Angelo. But that would work if we were to find a possibility. Then the goalies, we have our Eriksson guy that we drafted. So if we were to go anywhere else, what about a rookie skater? So Mirov's not going anywhere. Any of these guys that just don't really have the full shot to make it to the league. Corvo's one, but it would have to be another guy from up here. We're trying to improve the lineup now. So what about Lander? Lander's a playmaker. Draft him in the first. I don't want to get rid of Lander. If I had to move a guy, it would probably be Kapitanov. But he's offensive. We're going to put an offensive Kapitanov. We're going to look at probably bring back either a late second or a third. Can we even get a second in this? So let's see if this goes through. No, it would not. Can we get a third and a fourth? So they're third next year and they're fourth this year. Oh, well, they don't have a third or fourth this year, so fifth. Will it go through? Okay, take the fifth away. Still not enough. What if we added in like a... What if we added in a fifth from our next season? Wow, this is a bit rough. We'd have to... They would want another skater. That's a bit rough on us. That is massively rough. And it would be Bach. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to go through on this. What about goalies? Eriksson, obviously. Well, we have Demko. Now, this would be obviously a bit of a crazy trade if we were at Demko. But they don't have a goalie that we'd ever be able to bring back anyway. So that's just not happening. So Demko's not moving. We're at it in a third. And actually, what if we were just go like this? That would probably go through, wouldn't it? No! They still wouldn't. Okay, so we just don't have the... It just seems like no team wants to make a move right now. Where are the Wild anyway? Okay, that makes more sense. So I've just kind of wasted the first 5 minutes of this episode being a bit too ignorant with that one. Okay, and we are back. I had to take a little scuffle there, but you guys won't really see that. That's going to be edited in anyway. So, with our next month of hockey, we'll go up to the All-Star break for this episode. Well, more after, but we'll go up just past the All-Star break at the end of January. Okay, Pelech is back, and we're going to try and get him into the lineup as quick as possible. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to put Chatfield down a line for a second. Get Pelech in. I guess, no, I'm going Pelech here. What if we were to go, nope, that's not. Yeah, we're just going to have to keep it the way it is like that. And see if we, another loss, oh my god, we are, okay, if we get our first win after 13 games or something. 2-1 win. Pazinajad's back and we're getting him in instead of Shore. Shore just doesn't seem to be offering us what we need in that aspect. So we got Pazinajad back in. Now, does he actually up any lines? No. Just seeing what we could do to change a few things. Because we're in like such a weird position. keep going. Let's keep going. 6-5 loss to Minnesota. And now we're in that wild card spot. 5-3 win over Dallas, though. So we've gotten a little bit back. Now we play Columbus. Yermo and Kolsov for Petrie. Ooh. We're actually going to take a look at this here. So Yermo and Kolsov for Petrie. How old is Jeff Petrie? 36. Wow, that is a... Man, if Petrie was maybe a 33-year-old at this point, I might actually do that. Anyway, Matt Waugh, and we're going to decline that. We don't need Matt Waugh. Okay, Chicago. We've actually picked up a few wins here now. We found ourselves a little bit. And yeah, we've actually had a 4-game win streak there. So we're getting a little bit back game after game. Back-to-backs now. We've had a lot of back-to-backs so far, and a few more wins. Okay. We've definitely had a good January after our terrible month of December. Here it is. Look at this. Quinn Hughes, 2 years in a row, point-per-game defenseman. Man, this guy's going to go down as one of the best defensemen in the league. Absolute legend for Vancouver. Or going to be. Pedersen, 52. Besser, 50. Horvat with 40. Maroff, 38. What a great rookie season Maroff's having. Hoglander, 38. 35, Denisenko. 34, Podkolzin. See, this is the thing with Podkolzin. He's got such a great shot, but something about him, he's just not been able... He hit like I think 25 goals one season for us, and he just kind of hasn't been as productive, which sucks. Gaudetto is playing great. Bjork's playing fine. As I said, Devon Shore was not playing great. Bazinajad also... So our bottom 6 have fallen into that trap again. That seems to hit a lot of Vancouver. Anyway, in real life. Demko getting a bit more respectable in the numbers, but I mean, Amirov, he could be in the lead for rookie points. Nope, it is Samu Tirvine, that franchise guy who went above Connor Bedard. Wow, that's crazy. Connor Bedard 34 points, but I mean, Amirov's holding his own up there. Amirov is absolutely holding his own. So we are currently 5 points to the good. 5 points to the good. Actually, we might be 10 points to the good, but 5 points to the last wild card spot. Okay, we are 9 points to the good. That is the correct statistic. Anyway, in this episode, I think we just go up to the date just before the trade deadline. 5-1 win over Buffalo. 3-2 loss to Ottawa. 6-3 loss. Okay, let's try and find a bit more. D'Angelo injured. We'll replace him. 5-3 loss. Okay, guys, come on now. Don't do this again. 4-1 win. We're in a wild card. Okay. This is terrible. This is terrible. So we're gonna get D'Angelo. I think's out. D'Angelo might just be going. Something about D'Angelo does not fit this team. What if as well we get power play or penalty kill? I meant to say. We just completely get Hughes out. Get Rathbone. Oh, Rathbone's also that offensive. Never mind. But we will go Parenko and Pellick. And Jet out, and we're gonna get Gaudette in. Okay, try a little bit of different stuff. 4-2 loss. Chase on, replace. Oh God, 6-2 win over Florida. 5-2 loss. Okay. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. There's no reason that we should be playing this bad. Especially Demko. I think Demko could be getting traded. It's just Demko has not offered us anything over the last two years. We find ourselves what? And the controller's doing that again. Great. I'm just going to hold down the button and hope that works. And it didn't. Okay, this controller, I'm gonna have to get a new controller, guys. I really do apologize for this. Man. So, what do we have here? So we are in. Okay, this is just obsessive now. If I just hold on to this button, it should work. So we are a point to the good right now. 1 point to the good with the first wild card spot. Wow, that is definitely not where we wanted to be at this point in the season. That is for sure. That is for sure. Okay, let's just go straight to the deadline. Okay, my controller is out of it, guys. I really do apologize. I will try and edit this out. Okay, we are back. Sorry about this. Having controller problems, and it's really, really messing up right now. Really messing up. Okay, let's just go into the deadline. We'll go right to the deadline for this, and then end it with a stretch. Okay, we can't even. It's into the date. But we're just gonna best lines, and we're conservative. We don't need to give up everything to bring in what we need. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go available players. So, the available players, we got Aho, Hamilton, Guentzel, Taze, Lindholm, Teravainen. Any of these guys that are possible fits for the team. Like, Warren Fogle is probably one of the best guys to go after for us right now. Smith, Vitek Vanasek. Aiden Hill. Oh, first trade of the deadline is Kool-Aid and Maroon to Carolina in exchange for a Fogle. And that kind of takes... So we're going to have to really jump on stuff here, aren't we? Let's keep looking. Keandre Miller. Keandre Miller. What about Keandre Miller? Can we bring in Keandre Miller? Is that a possibility, or is it even a smart possibility? So, ooh, a second and Silva for Teravainen. That would fit. That would actually... Would this be a smart trade at all? We lose a second and that just backup goalie, basically, for 1 year on Teravainen. Ooh. What if we take this one out and try and... What if we threw a third in there instead? Okay. The only way we do it is with the 2 seconds. For 1 year with Teravainen? I'm doing it. We got to fill out that left wing spot. This is a trade that we can make. That's one I wasn't thinking about making, but because it came to us, I think it was a smart move for us there. So we don't really need Miller, but we could always look at him. Okay, what about either Vanasek or Hill? What has these guys been doing? So 6'6", 1 year, 3 years. Okay, Calgary making a trade and Spurgeon to the Red Wings in exchange for Mantha and a 4th. Man, I really want to make a trade for a goalie, or at least a defenseman. Switch the defense up a little. Tanev? Nope. What if we do make a trade for just a defenseman? So Red Wings making another trade, this time Fabry and a 2025 third for a second and Jeff Petrie. Do we have the chance. What about Vanasek? What has he done for Dallas? Not great, that's for sure. Okay, let's make that move though. The first move that I would like to see is this Keandre Miller one. He's actually not on a contract. Damn. Galiev, third and a fourth, LeBlanc and Ernie. Decline. We don't need to do that one right now. I didn't realize Keandre Miller wasn't on any contract. That sucks. What about Lindholm? 1 year. Oh, 2 years, one way. I read that wrong. Okay, let's take a look at defense, though. Is there any other thing to... No, so we can't sort by defense or anything. But who else is... Mackenzie Weegar. 5 years, though. Don't want to really risk the chance of him being poor. But we do have... I think we've got to move D'Angelo. Like, we got to bring in either a two-way or another offensive. And I think the two-way would make the most sense right now. So there's Zaitsev. Myers, but we already had Myers before, so I don't really want to do that. Nudavara. No, he wants... That's a... Oh, man. Montreal making another trade. This time they trade Granlund, third, and Riley Nash for Clefbaum. Wow, that's another decent trade. Any more guys that are defense that we could probably bring in? Sean Walker. What about Sean Walker here? Not been a bad defenseman. It would definitely help with our get Hughes off of that area of the penalty kill. And if we were to give him up, we would be moving out. Or do we keep D'Angelo till the deadline and Rathbone gets pushed down? Instead, we put Galiev in. Galiev for Walker straight up. Yeah, that works. That works. Because the thing is, Galiev was never going to get game time for us. And the thing is, Walker can come in and play that top six role, push one of those guys off of that area of the game for us, so we don't need to have Hughes playing any sort of penalty kill minutes, which probably helps it in front for us. Anyway, I think those are the trades that we're gonna make, and we're gonna go straight to the end of the season now. And, I mean, we're in a odd predicament, but we made a few trades there that surely gotta help us make some moves. Zaitsev, I would have actually traded for him before, but now I will not make a move. Okay. What's that? Man, I didn't mean to hit. This is so annoying. I apologize so much for everybody. We're just gonna hit headlines manually here then. Man, this is definitely very annoying for me right now. So, to fill in here, we are going to go Amirov. He's definitely not staying in there. So Amirov is going to go here. Denisenko. Kadek, Kershev, Bjork. Defense, we're going to go with Rathbone out. Get Walker in. And then just go like this. Then we got the special teams that we love the change because the penalty kill has been an absolute nightmare. So Parenko up, Hughes out, get Walker in. 3-man penalty kill. We get Hughes out, Walker in, Parenko up a line. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do for that. The AHL is still all good then. Colton Point, holy shoot, he's been doing great in the AHL. Beat the Oilers 6-2. Here we go. remainder of the year. Do we have it in us to qualify for playoffs after such an odd season? And the controller's doing it again. I'm gonna need a new controller. This thing is busted. Game against Calgary. 5-4 win. A win is a win at this point in the season. We're gonna continue without Chase on. Game against the Kings. 4-3 win. Game against Calgary. 6-5, 3-2 shoot. Okay, we don't care how we take them. We just need the wins. It's a good win streak there. Ooh. Denisenko is playing third line time right now, so we're just going to assistant. 5-2 win over St. Louis. 4-1 loss. 5-4 win. Man, the move for Teravainen to come in has been amazing as well. Wasn't one I was going to look for, but man, has it helped. Game against Ottawa. Okay, we're scoring lots of goals, but the defense is still all over the place, yeah. We might have to have just a line dedicated for the two ways or not have complete offensive defensive. Anyway, let's get Denisenko back in. Okay, as you can see, I'm having a bit of trouble right now. So we're going to get Khrushchev out, Denisenko in. Wrong button, special teams, power play. Yeah, we're going to keep Hoglander there. No, with this, Amirov is going to get in here. As Amirov's been playing really good for us this season. Now we play Nashville. End this good, ending the losing streak. We're in a playoff spot. 4-2 loss, okay. 7-1 loss. Okay, now we're in squeaky bum time. Squeaky bum time is what we like to call this. Here we go. Last 3 games of the season. Can we even qualify? Shootout loss. I think we qualified. Wow, what a rough season. Ups and downs galore. But we do end up qualifying. Wow, that is definitely too close for comfort. Wow. I'm happy we've made the playoffs, and look at that. Pettersson, 91 points. What a season. Let's just take a look. Forward, so Pettersson, 91, 26 goals, 86 points for Besser, 34 goals. Teravainen had 70 points in his season. Now let's check how many he had for us. Teravainen has time here. 24 points in 18 games. Look at that. TiVo. 62 Horvat, 56 for Colson, 56 Hoglander, 55 Amirov, 31 goals. Wow, that's incredible. Denisenko 46, Gaudette 38, 33 Bjork 21, 20, 15. So yeah, our bottom 6 scoring was not good. Hughes and Parenko played great together. D'Angelo's got to go. Just doesn't have what we need. I think I might just bench him for a little bit and see what happens in the playoffs, but again, the goalie's not great. Not great. And just last thing to check now at the end of the season is our team stats and see how our team fared in total. So goals for a game. We are 5th in the league. Goals against, we were definitely below average by a little bit. Yeah, below average. Our power play percentage was definitely fine. It was the top half of the NHL. Penalty kill, I assume it's down at the bottom somewhere. Yeah, bottom half of the NHL. And our away record was definitely better than our home. Anyway, that is the end of this episode. Episode number 14 of the Vancouver Canucks series. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!